What's up guys, Mr. Energy here once again. Today I'm bringing you a follow-on from my Hardpoint class setup, well, pilot loadout video. The reason I'm showing this entire game from start to finish is because I just want people to look at the final scores. Our team actually lost, and my gameplay in this was absolutely atrocious. I was making some really terrible rookie mistakes that I really shouldn't have been making. But I wasn't really playing the game properly at the time. I was kind of just playing it to, you know, relax and unwind. I didn't really have my grind engaged, as you'll be able to tell. But I just want people to look at this and just really see, you know, what sort of points you can achieve. Should this have been a good game and I was playing properly, I guarantee you I would have scored at least 5,000. I think at the end of the game, the end of the match, should I say, you'll see the points that I score, and you'll see just, you know, how effective A, the class setup is, and B, the style of play is. You know, I like to be very aggressive, I like to assault, and I don't like to defend, you know. I kind of just leave that down to the other guys on my team, you know, the guys that are happy to sit back and just score the points to sit, and just, you know, take the points off defending. That's not my style of play. I find it really boring, and I wish people would just, you know, use the game mechanics a little bit better. You know, there's so many different elements and different ways and different, you know, avenues that you can approach, you know, these A, B and C points. It's unbelievable. So, you know, just to take you through what's going on, you'll be able to see from my MVP class setup video that I'm actually rocking the R97 SMG right now. Stim is a really big part of my setup. I use Stim just to move around the map really fast, and I only focus on, you know, certain points. Like on this map, I only really focus on A and B. I never really bother with C too much, even though for some reason in this map I did go through a phase of going to C as well. I like to use the zip lines. There's interconnecting zip lines between A and B. I take this first zip line here, but I never take that second zip line that takes you directly into B, purely because it's the avenue that everyone takes. Instead, I prefer to go this way. I'll jump onto this rock, parkour along this wall, and go up and over it instead. Now from here you'll be able to see, it gives you a good view of what's going on in this room prior to entering, should I say. And chances are people are either going to be sat in the corner I'm in, or the opposite corner. I like to wall hang a lot as well, even in these small little rooms, just because people don't look at the top of the wall to start with. They'll be looking mid-wall, you know, they'll be looking at the ground, so people don't really expect you to be there. And then on the way back to where I'd just like to take this route the exact same way I came, I'll go back and just jump down this zip line, and I'll be back on A. Unfortunately, I thought this guy, as I wasn't playing the game properly, I just thought he wouldn't really pay attention to me and let me zip line all the way down to A without being shot dead. Guess I was wrong. For some reason, my gameplay was really off. I mean, you can see I'm trying to make jumps here, I'm not making anything. You know, like I say, I was just playing the game to chill out. It wasn't really a hardcore, you know, rank up session. It wasn't like the intention wasn't to get, you know, ridiculously high scores, but it just happened. I like to take this route to A all the time. By the way, if you're coming from C, that's a really effective route to get to this A point, should I say. I gotta stop calling them flags. I like to stay in this corner to capture A. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. You get kind of caught up here. The only reason I like to do it is because you got the stairs there. If anyone comes down the stairs, you can take them. But the moment I cap A, I'm just up and out there onto this roof and straight back up the zip line again. Chances are, I think here I tried to hit this guy with a satchel charge, but it failed. This is the point where I decided to go to C. If I ever go to C, I always go up and over this way. It's just a lot safer. I try to avoid staying on the ground for long periods of time. I just like to keep moving, just keep being active. For some reason here I went on a bit of a binge of killing grunts. I was At some point here I got contested, if I remember correctly, and I couldn't quite work out, for whatever reason I couldn't really work out which one was the pilot and which one were the grunts, just because there was so many things going on the screen. So I just decided to try and kill everything, and you'll see it didn't pay off. I ended up failing miserably, but it happens, you know. You can't always have a perfect game going. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm just kind of gonna leave the commentary for now. There's not really much else I can say in this game. Just skip to the end, or watch it through to the end, should I say. You know, you'll be able to see the points I score and just how much, you know, I'm outpointing people, you know, playing the game with this setup and, you know, my aggressive style. You know, even on off games, you know, I'm scoring big points. You know, it's kind of unorthodox for people to upload their worst gameplay footage. You know, this is definitely some of my worst gameplay to date. But, you know, I just thought I would drop it in and just show people that even on an off game, you know, you can still rack up some really good points. And, you know, should you get a good game, and I would encourage you to just try the setup that I'm using. I provide a link in the description to my previous video, which is regarding the class setup that I'm using right now. It is really effective for Hardpoint especially. I'm not an attrition player, I don't enjoy it, but for Hardpoint I find this setup really good, especially for close quarter situations. I mean, really here I should have just thrown a couple of satchel charges into that room over there, but I didn't. I decided to try and battle my way out. I think you'll see that I failed pretty miserably coming up, if I remember correctly. Let's just see what happens here before I cut the commentary off. Yep. And as you see, rookie error, should have just thrown the satchel charge in and been done with that situation, but I guess I didn't. And then here I got, yeah, as you can see, instantly mowed down by the Titan. So you guys can tell I wasn't on a good day. You know, this isn't my average standard of playing. I don't know what got into me, but you know, the whole purpose of the video is just to show you the kind of points I got at the end from such terrible gameplay, really. And if you manage to use this style of play and this setup and get a good game, you know, I just want to back up the point that, you know, you can easily achieve 4,000, 5,000 points. I think the most I've ever done is like somewhere about 5,500, close to 6,000. I've never managed to cross 6. I've never seen anyone cross 6 either. I don't know if anyone has a link to a video out there where someone does cross 6 on Hardpoint. I would be very interested to see it. But essentially, you just need to stay aggressive in Hardpoint. There's no point in you know, sitting back and watching things happen and just sitting on the A point trying to defend it. You know, it's not an effective play style, especially if you're looking to rank up. You know, it's best to just stay offensive. I think here I got a pretty nice kill coming up. Again, a complete fail to start with, and I managed to recover from it. I just want to. That was what I wanted to highlight there. I like to throw down satchel charges on the B point always as I'm running away from B. If I see it, you know, being captured, I'll just blow the satchel charges and take the guy out that's capturing. Another really effective method. You know, there's lots of things that you can do in this game, and you can get really creative. You know, I kind of prefer this style of first-person shooter to, you know, the likes of Call of Duty and Battlefield, purely because you know, you can get more creative and you can do things on a vertical level as well. You know, instead of just approaching from a ground level, you know, you can really get creative and just jump in and out of different entrances, exits. You know, wall run. Every time I play the game, I find a new route that I try out and I like to use. You know, no two games are the same. So yeah guys, that's about it for now. I'll just leave the commentary to run out. I know I said that like 5 minutes ago, but as always, like, comment and subscribe. I'd also be interested to hear, you know, other people's class setups for Hardpoint specifically, and you know, I'd really be interested to see the, you know, the routes that people take on these maps. You know, I'm keen to speak to other people that, you know, really use the game mechanics properly, and you know, are able to use the routes correctly. So yeah, like I say, like, comment and subscribe as always guys, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this complete fail of a gameplay video. And yeah, peace out guys, peace out.